right, welcome. How is everybody doing today? Great, welcome to the show. This is my YouTube channel, Backpack Mo. That's me. I have a special guest today, Arella. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming on to the show. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. So you guys might be wondering what we're doing today. Today we're going to be tasting out some wines. This is from Tasting Room over here. Now what they did is send us a sample of 6 wines, 4 reds, 2 whites, and we'll be tasting the wines and then rating them. And then based on our preferences, Tasting Room will be sending us a couple of wines, and we'll see how that everything works out. So let's go. Are you ready to try some wine?
Definitely.
I am, man. We got some nice charcuterie and some food here, a whole bunch of good things too as well. So everything should be great. So let's start and see what we have first. Do you want to start with red, white, or do you have a preference? Or
We should start with white.
okay, let's do the white wines and let's see what we have. So this is the card that you'll see with the 2 white wines, and then the numbers correspond. So we enter once we enter everything in the computer, you'll find out how everything tastes. So let's see what we got first. This is wine number 2. So let's go with 1 first, and then we'll go in order to correspond. So this is Sauvignon Blanc, 2018. I don't know. How do you pronounce that name? I can't.
Ijeniku.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is what I need you for, not just to help me out here. So let's go ahead and
Let's do it.
try it out,
Do
me
the
lady.
honors.
Yes, I'll do the honors. All right. Pour you first. Okay. All right. Now me. All right.
So this is Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. Yes.
Awesome.
All right. We'll go. And all the links for all the wines will be in the description box, just in case you guys want to catch up on it. Kind of see. Cheers to you. Yes, definitely. Tell me what you think. Be honest, if you like it. I like Sauvignon Blanc.
I do too. I like this Sauvignon Blanc, but it doesn't taste like my ideal New Zealand.
Right. It doesn't have that grassy type of
Or the grapefruit punch.
grapefruit punch to it as well.
Yeah.
But it's good though. It's a very good I guess table wine, summer wine outside. Not
Yeah.
nothing though.
Not too acidic
Yeah.
or anything.
So let's get one more taste just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of tastes like a Pinot Grigio to
Yeah,
me.
it does. More green apple type
Yeah.
of stuff too as well.
But it's good.
That's what I'm getting.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan. All right, so we'll note that one. You remember, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Let's cleanse our palates right here. The water. All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Or did you want to try some food with the wine first, or how did you want it to go?
Maybe in between the red and the white.
In between? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll go with that one. All right, so next one is, I'll let you do the honors of this one.
Okay. So this is the Cœur Sauvage from Bordeaux. Yeah, it's a Bordeaux Blanc. And I'm kind of excited to try this because
Yeah.
I usually don't like old world wines, but I think this will be good. You first.
All right. We shall see. And remember, this is all tasting, so these aren't the exact wines that you may get. It's just to kind of gauge your palate and see, the ones that you like, and we can go from there. So,
Yeah.
all right, cheers.
Cheers again.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I'm still trying to it's very, very light.
Yeah.
Like super, super light.
Yeah.
If I had to go, I like the first one a little better.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
This almost tastes like a Chardonnay, like an unoaked Chardonnay.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. I'm not a big Chardonnay fan.
Me neither.
When it comes to white wines, I'm more into Sauv Blancs, like you said. I like that, that grapefruit, that feel to it, that grassy type of
Yeah,
taste.
absolutely.
So this one's it's light, I guess. Salad, small appetizer,
Yeah,
glass
maybe
of wine.
some like seafood or something.
Yeah, but
Very subtle.
very, very subtle. So, all right, so we've knocked the white wines out. We've tasted those. We'll just kind of just leave those there. You let me know when you're ready to either taste some food or we can go into the red. Or
I think we should dig into some food.
all right, let's dig into the food. Yes, we got a nice charcuterie board set here with some fixings and everything too as well. A lot of it looks good. I don't even know what to go to first, but yeah, let's just dig in, right?
Yes.
I don't think there's any rules of how it goes,
Absolutely.
right? Okay, so we've tried the wines, the first two, the whites, and so what you'll do is when you start tasting the wines, you're going to go on to tastingroom.com, and it's very simple, very user friendly. You'll log in with the account that you have, and then you'll start rating the wines. So let's log in with our username, and then we'll go to, let's see. All right, so it looks like we have 1, 2 here. You're okay with the first one?
I did like the
first one, yeah. So we liked 1, so I'm assuming we just click 1, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. And then we'll submit the one that we liked. Okay, you're done. So continue with, now it's time to try the reds. So let's try the reds. And then we'll go from there. 2 more clean glasses, so we'll switch out to the reds, put the whites away. 1 for you, my lady.
Thank you, sir.
All right, for me. All right, so what do we have next?
So next we have the Ulacino from Italy. It's a Puglia Sangiovese 2018. Looks like a very clear red wine.
All right. Thank you. All right, let's move on to the red. Smells good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells good.
Really earthy. Interesting.
It has that top of the roof of your mouth, like it, that dryness.
Yeah, it's
To it.
very dry.
Yeah, very dry.
A lot of like spice in it too, and a little bit of maybe like blackberry.
Yeah. Like a little bit, slightly fruit forward, but not like over the top though. But very, very dry though.
It has an interesting finish. It's almost like a date.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like that kind of earthiness.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Do you like it?
No, it's not bad. Like I wouldn't mind, having a bottle of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You usually like lend more towards like those kind of wines when you drink red?
So for me, when it comes to reds, I like Pinot Noirs, I like Cabs. Yeah, those are probably my red wines, I would say.
Pinot Noir California or Willamette?
I like the French, like
Oh,
the French
okay.
guys. So, Cabs, yeah, California Cabs, and then yeah, I would say probably those 2 are my first choice.
So more earthy than fruit forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
I like California Cabernets a
Okay.
lot for red. I don't really like too many Malbecs or Merlots. But yeah, I just like something very like heavy bodied and a certain dryness to it. I don't really like fruit forward either.
Yeah.
But something really like packs a punch.
Yeah, and I mean for me, it all depends like what I'm eating, like with the wine per se. I mean this is the reason why we wanted to kind of pair it with the charcuterie, because usually when I have wine, I like to have food and other things with it too as well.
Of course.
So this is kind of like it's an interesting thing to do. So are you ready to try the next one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. All right. Spanish red. La Pintada, did I say that right?
La Pintada.
La Pintada. All right, good. Let's try this one out.
Have you been to Spain?
Spain, no, I have not. But it's definitely on the list. I will be there
Oh, I like the color already.
sooner than later, once we're able to
Right, resume our
resume our lives. Yes, all right.
Are you a fan of Tempranillo?
Yes, I am.
So hopefully
Yeah.
this is something like that.
Oh, there's like a spice, like, to it. I just can't think of the exact.
I'm getting a lot of fruit on this one.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, but more darker berries that you'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, blackberry, raspberry, blackberry, a little bit of blueberry.
That's really sweet, actually. I didn't think it was going to be that sweet.
Yeah. I think you could have this on its own without having food,
Yeah.
because it's going to be hard to, just because it's so sweet and very fruit forward.
It's hard to pair with
It's hard to
something.
pair with something, like, unless you're having like a summer
dessert or
salad or a
something,
dessert, or like, it's almost kind of like an after dinner one that you could use if you wanted to. So, all right. So we've tried 3 and 4. Did you like or did not like either one, or did you?
I prefer 3.
You prefer 3? Yeah, same here. So far we're on the same boat as far as our palate goes. All right.
Number 5.
Number 5. This is a California Cab.
Yay!
It's called Strato, I want to say. Yeah, Strato. All right. I'm gonna let you do that while I watch this glass out.
Are you a big fan of the Orange Swift wines?
Yeah, I am.
Have
Yeah.
you had the Palermo?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it?
I like it. And then I just found out about them like not too long ago. So for me, I like almost all red wines with the exception of Merlot.
You don't like Merlot? Me neither.
Yeah. So when it comes to red, my palate is more open towards almost all reds, exception of Merlot. I don't think we have a Merlot here.
No, I don't think so either.
No, we don't. So, all right.
It's right up my alley.
Yeah, it's definitely that California Cab.
What part of California is it from? Doesn't say. Tastes like Napa Valley Cabernet.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Very, very versatile. Probably goes with a lot of different things too as well. Almost any type of cut of the steak or meats or anything over here. So I would say it's perfect with everything that we have over here.
Yeah, I agree.
But I would go for, so we're in 5, right? We haven't tried 6 yet. So
Yes.
let's go ahead and try 6 and then we'll go from there. See what it is. But I did like it. So
I enjoyed that a lot.
yeah, I would think it's my favorite one so far out of all of them. I don't know. What would you think?
I would
The ones
say
that we tried?
between that one and the Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay. So 1 red, 1 right.
Yes.
All right. All right. Last but not least.
The Butcher's Hook from Argentina. It's a Malbec.
All right. So I'm expecting like a really good steak. With a nice good marble to it. You know.
That's the fun thing about working in the service industry.
Uh-huh.
Is tasting like so many different kinds of wines and varietals that you wouldn't normally come across just, I don't know, trying at a restaurant randomly, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you go out and you're just like, oh, I'm going to randomly get a Bourgogne Blanc or something like that.
And it just helps your knowledge. So when you do go out and they give you like this big wine list, it can be very intimidating for like a lot of people too. So I think this is a great thing for, there's no pressure on it. You can kind of go at your own pace.
Yeah.
No one's really going to force it down. You're not just looking at bin number 365.
Definitely.
You're finding out what you like, your dislikes, or some new things, that you haven't tried before. I know some people may have never tried a Malbec ever in their life. They may, if you're not in industry or just you just having your typical table wine or your grocery store wine.
Right.
Even going in the grocery store, it can be like,
What do I get?
What do I get? Wow, it's like almost in a library. You're looking left, right. It's a whole big selection. So
Yeah.
it's great. So let's try this one out.
It's really light.
Yeah. Like almost like sangria.
I get a lot of like acetone in the nose, but it has a really nice like smooth finish.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's not over like you don't have that in
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? But if I had to choose, I would go for I would say I think between 5 and then I think it was the Sauvignon Blanc that we tried. So was it 1, I believe?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
1.
So 1 and 5 were probably our favorites out of the 6 that we've tried.
Absolutely.
So we will go ahead and click here that we did like both, and then we'll go ahead and submit that and see what our next step leads us to.
I would say definitely 5, right?
All right, so 5 would be our favorite. So we'll go ahead and submit that. Okay, is there anything that so out of the other ones, is there anyone that you select any wines that you would not like to receive a full bottle of? So out of 3, 4, 5, and 6, which was your least favorite?
I would say number 4.
Number 4, yeah.
I'm not a fan of sweet wine.
Right, that was too sweet. As a small bottle of tasting, it was great from what we had. We didn't commit to it, so it wasn't like we purchased the bottle, at a table, and we're like, oh, we have to finish 2, 3 more glasses. But for what it was, as a small tasting, it was great. So I would say 4 is the one that we would not like a full bottle of. So we'll click 4 here, and then we'll submit it. We'll go from there. All right. What kind of wines would you like? You can change the selection in your account settings at any time. So now that we have, you can always go back just in case you were unsure of it. So I like red and white, and for me it's based on the season, or whatever I'm eating, or where I'm at. I'm a seasonal person when it comes to drinks. So
I agree.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go. How about it says 8 bottles of red, 4 bottles of white. I could do that. Let's spread it out. So let's go here, and then we'll submit that. Then we'll see. Awesome. Okay. You have diverse taste. Yes, I know that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. You can go back and create your profile, so you make any changes before proceeding. No, I'm gonna go with it, and we'll see. When these bottles arrive. And looks my glass is filling up, so we're doing good.
Something to look forward to.
All right. So now that we've tasted all this, the next step is for the bottles of wine to arrive. I want to thank you for coming on the show. This is my first one too as well. You're my first guest, so thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And we had some great things, and I learned a lot of things from you too as well. So it was great. Thank you for the education and the pronunciation on a lot of the wines too as well. I really felt like I was on a tour around the world trying to, a whole bunch of things, So, and we had, like I said, a great spread of food too to pair with everything. So this is to be exciting, and all we have to do is wait for the bottles to show up, and then see what they send us.
I'll be happy to help you drink them.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Because 12 is a lot to do alone myself. I know you can kind of space them out and pick the particular wines. How you can do 6 bottles per month, 4 bottles per month. You can spread it out in even 3 months time span. So, but I think that we can do it. I mean, this was a child's play. So
yeah, exactly.
But we learned a lot here, and we were able to try like a whole bunch of different things. So we'll see what happens going forward when the bottles of wine come. This was great. This was really fun. So thank you everybody for joining. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. It helps the video get shared and seen by more people. I appreciate you all. This is Backpack Mo, and I'm out. Thank you.